Wow. Way too many birthdays lately. First, the lovely Genesis turned 29. Then I turned 12. And now the N64 has turned 22 years old in North America. Guys, welcome to another episode of The Last Game Hunter. I'm your host, Paul, and the N64 has turned 22 years old. Now, little history with the N64 and me, we're not great friends. It wasn't a machine that I grew up and played a lot of. Now, I do and know that I played this machine in its era, but only at a friend's house. I never owned this machine up until I got maybe 38 years old. Yeah, even though I just turned 12. So guys, my 5 was hard. I'm going to do a my 5 video on this unit, and it was hard because I have no nostalgia for this machine. But I do have a few games that I did play quite a bit of and did enjoy. So let's check them out. Okay, my number 5 game, which I had a hard time finding, and I think about a year ago, I was at a flea market, and the guy had it in Japanese and changed the back cover so I could play it in my North American N64. And that game is Kirby 64. As you can see, it is a Japanese cartridge, and it's my number 5. Now my number 4, I did play quite a bit. I played a lot more of it on the Super NES, which made me, of course, want to play it on this console. And the only way I did get to play it was, again, at a friend's house. And that was Donkey Kong 64. It's Donkey Kong 64. Now the next game is probably on a lot of people's list. And you know what, guys? Please let me know your my 5 on the N64. But number 3 falls in at Goldeneye 007. In my top 5, the only boxed one game I have. The rest of my games in my top 5 are loose. You're also going to find that my top 5 is very different, and it's for obvious reasons. I didn't grow up with the system, so games that you guys would expect to see in a top 5, you probably will not. And that would be like your Mario 64, Super Smash Bros. And I do now have these games, but I definitely didn't play them like I would have, out of the top 5 at least. Mario 64 would have came in strong at maybe number 6. But anyway, right now, number 3, 007. because I was always a fan of these little tiny things. Don't know how popular they are today, but I do have the Xbox One version of it, and that is Micro Machine 64. Number 2. Number 1, I played a ton of. I thought it was a great game. I thought it was a ton of fun. And it was just the right game for this platform. And honestly, I don't know if you guys will think it's a number 1, but it's definitely my number 1. And it is Cruisin' USA. Cruisin' USA, played a ton of it. Ton of it. So guys, there you have it. That's my top 5. I kind of wished the machine had a little more nostalgia to me. But in this era, I was more Sega Saturn. Not even, I would say more PlayStation, you know. This machine just did not have a spot in my growing up other than going over to someone's house and going, oh, that's pretty cool, and playing the games. And these are the games that stand out to me. These are the games that I would play, you know, right now, and therefore they're my top 5. Guys, till next time, please like, share, and if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for, you know, more updates. Until next time, it's all fun and games, and I'm saying game over.